Hello, everybody. This is our muscular endurance workout number 5. So for this one, you will need some space on the wall, some medium weights, or resistance band. This exercise is solely revolved around high volume. So we're going to be doing 3 different rounds, and each round has 3 sets. So if you look at round 1, for example, we're going to do round 1, set 1 is 15 reps. So you're going to do exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, each doing 15 reps. Then you're going to move right into round 2, which is 12 reps. Or sorry, set 2 of round 1, which is 12 reps. So you're going to do exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 at 12 reps each. Then you're going to move right into set number 3, and you're going to do 10 reps of each. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 10 reps each. And then only after you finish all 3 sets of that round, you're going to grab a sip of water, take a couple minutes break, and then you're going to move on to round 2. You're going to do that same thing where you're going to do set 1, 1 through 5, set 2, 1 through 5, set 3, 1 through 5, all the reps according to, or for each exercise. Then after you finish all 3 sets of round number 2, you're going to move on to round number 3 and complete all 3 sets of round number 3. So I have a brief video for you guys to watch for demonstrations. And I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a moment and switch to video. So if you have any questions, you can always refer to this video.
Hello everyone, today is our last muscular endurance workout, our muscular endurance workout number 5, and today we're going to be emphasizing high volume. So we're going to really work everything to fatigue. So if you look at your workout packet, first one on the list is going to be our kettlebell snatches. I'm going to use this bag full of baseballs and softballs as my kettlebell. If you have an actual kettlebell or dumbbell will work as well, that would be ideal, or if you have a liquid water jug, that can also work. So I'm going to get ready here. These are single arm kettlebell snatches. So I'm only going to have one arm. Weight's going to start on the ground. We did something very similar with one of our last workouts of the semester, was our snatches with our bar. This time we're going to be using kettlebell. So there's a few stages to this part. So the kettlebell's going to start on the ground. What you're going to do is you're going to drive up. You're going to shrug up that arm. This weight's going to come up. You're going to pull up and catch and come up. All right, so I'm going to speed that up a little bit and demonstrate a few reps for you. So over here, up, here, up, and up. Demonstrate a few on the other one for you as well. Starting down, come up. That kind of go away from me a little bit. Starting down. Come up. Down. Up. Again, if you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, that'd be ideal, so it doesn't throw around on you, but you can also use that if you need to. Our next one is going to be our dumbbell deadlift. So, I'm going to grab my makeshift dumbbells here. I'm just going to hold them straight in front of me. I'm going to go down, keeping my back straight, and up, down, and up. Trying to keep the dumbbells as close to my legs as possible. Down, and up. Almost as if you're deadlifting with a bar, but with dumbbells. Our next one is going to be our dumbbell thrusters. So we're going to have our dumbbells here. I'm going to squat down, come up and push up, down, up, just like that. Our next one is going to be our sumo deadlift. So if you have a bar, that would be ideal. But if you don't, you can use dumbbells as well. So I'm going to demonstrate to you with dumbbells. And for sumo deadlift, you're going to have a really wide stance. You're not going to be going down too much. You'll point, just have your legs extended, have your center of gravity lower to the ground. So it's a shorter movement itself, but you're still getting the deadlift benefits out of it. So starting a sumo deadlift, I'm going to start up, go down, and pull back up. Go down and pull back up. Go down and pull back up. You notice that my knees bend very little, and when I go to extend. And that's our sumo deadlift. So our last one, you have these in your warm-up, is your side jump squats. So I'll just demonstrate a few, even though you already know what these are. Go down, up, just like that. Really get your arms into it, get your whole body into it. And that's our first round of exercises. Now we move on to our second round of exercises. So we have our farmer carries. So for farmer carries, you can have two usually heavier dumbbells or weights, whatever you have. And the point of the farmer carry is to keep not let your shoulders come forward, not let them get shrugged up like this. The point is to keep them tucked back, pinching your shoulder blades together, and just slowly walking forward. So you don't want to, so if I'm walking towards you, what you do not want to see is me wobbling like this, trying to compensate for the weight being too heavy. You want to keep nice and still, core tight, shoulder blades pinched back, slow and controlled walk. All right, next one is going to be our Turkish get up. So these ones are very complex, so if you need to slow down the video or take it step by step, that's okay. We're going to be starting on the ground with one arm up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my arm up the entire time. I'm going to roll to my side, push up, roll back around into a lunge, come up. And then I'm going to go back down the same way that I came up. Keeping that arm up the entire time. It helps if you look towards the weight that you're using. I'm going to hold that up as I shift my weight around and come up. You'll do that for the other arm as well. Again, if you need to slow down the video for those, that's perfectly a-okay. They're complex and they're not supposed to be easy movements. Our next one we're going to do is our bent over rows. So I have my dumbbells here. We've done these in class numerous times before, so you should be familiar with them, but if you're not, that's why we're going over these real quick. So we're starting bent over, coming up. Now you want to make sure you're not dipping down to where your weights are. You want to keep your back solid and pull the weights up to you. Just like that. And our next one we're going to do, so our next exercise is going to be our thoracic bridge. So for this one, I'm going to have my hands behind me, right underneath my shoulders. My glutes are engaged, so I'm making a bridge here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cross over. I'm driving through my heels. And I'm going to bring that back over and go to the other side and back over. Just back and forth like that. Our next exercise is going to be our upright rows. So, similar to our bent over rows, but this time we're standing straight up. I'm going to take my dumbbells and be here. I'm going to pull up, making sure that the dumbbells stay below my elbows the entire time. A lot of people will tend to drop these elbows. Do not do that. You will hurt your shoulders at some point. So, I want to keep my elbows up the entire time, bring it up as high as I can. Just like this. And that's our upright row. Moving on to our last set is our core. Always finish on a good set of core. So, a lot of these you guys will be familiar with because we've done them in the past. So our first one's going to be a Russian twist. You can use a weight, a medicine ball, anything like that, or you can just do it without one. Feet up here, making sure we're going over, touching the side, and turning and touching the other side. Just like that. Our next one is going to be bird dogs. So we did these in the last workout. We did them for tempo. This time we're going to do them just from normal pace. So I'm going to be here on my hands and knees, opposite arm, opposite leg, down. extending as far as I can before I come back down, and alternating each time. Just like that. Our next one's gonna be dead bugs. So again, we've done these before. Hands and feet are up. Opposite arm, opposite leg going down and back up. Down and back up. Just like that. And then our last exercise is going to be our bicycle crunches. So one leg out, crossed over, and just cycling back and forth. And that's our last muscular endurance workout. Hope you guys have enjoyed it so far.
So that is all that we have for our 5th muscular endurance workout. I'm just going to share the workout with you one real quick. Make sure that you guys are reading the notes that are highlighted before you complete each set. So again, each round, there are 3 rounds, is going to have 3 sets. So each round, set 1 is going to be 15 reps. Each round, set 2 is going to be 12 reps. Each round, set 3 is going to be 10 reps. So I hope you guys enjoy.